did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Now it's Osimhen. Nicely aimed pass. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Xavi Alonso, and it's Vieira. It's gone out for a throw-in. Odo. Griezmann. And here's Donatoni. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it out wide. That'll be a throw. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's gone for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Burnley with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Griezmann. Oh, it's Griezmann! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Burnley have their second corner now. Oh, good climb! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he cuts out the supply. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Villa. Can he get on the end of this? In towards the back stick. He leaps for it. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Tries to pass it through. Perez. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Berry. Ball played for Rijkaard. Played with speed from back to front. He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Perez. Now that looks a decent ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Osimhen. Donadoni. He's got away. He's having a shot! Bellingham. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Second period then underway.
Burnley have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's an imaginative pass. Berry. Looking for options for movement. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Perez. Now what about a counter-attack? Perez looking to receive it in space. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Roberto Carlos. Probing pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that is a good... Griezmann! It's in! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Burnley with the lead. Vieira. Vieira shows great strength. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Munich really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alonso. Yamal. Chance! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Van der Vaart really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
11,
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that.
He'll try from distance.
Number 21.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Cafu. Burnley do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pinches it off him. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No problem. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Roberto Carlos getting forward. Yehi. He might be in here! Takahara driving forwards.
Burnley really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Distributed tidily. Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? That has not gone well. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Iniesta. Nicely shaped ball. That's a good ball out wide. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Odo. Yehi spots it and intercepts. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. It's a pretty loose pass. Van der Vaart.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's made its way to him. Referee has just said play on. And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Nice physical challenge. Serginho venturing down the left. Threads one in. Well read, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's gone forward. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Osimhen. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Griezmann! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
And he's managed to get free. Alaba tries to clear, and it's Griezmann. Bellingham. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Silvestre. Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. Odo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Griezmann makes a dash for it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Donadoni, an instinctive delivery. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Burnley with the corner. They're first. Alaba clears it away. Might be danger. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! And there is his 30th goal. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Burnley have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Back in once more. He's rising! That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. Argentina are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that has put paid to that. Nicely shaped ball. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. Griezmann! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Osimhen! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Silvestre, nicely weighted ball. Hangs one in. He'll try to keep this alive. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Burnley probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Burnley looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 3. Entrará al campo.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Burnley leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, well played, well played. Works it forward. Driven forward. Duke is herring after that one. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. And it's Zanetti. And it's Messi. Messi! And that was precious close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. That was good alertness. Mbappe. Bellingham does well not to be outdone there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. Defending was strong and firm. Now, can they get him away? Argentina can break now. Zanetti. No, he's not getting his way this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he can clear it away. Burnley have got it back, and they'll have another go. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jude.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Edmilson. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Probing pass. Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bellingham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, important interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Donadoni clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
A header! And that's a tidy finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7, Messi. Número 19.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 10.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify.
And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And no mistake. And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think
He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover. And one more try! Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar. It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
There is front Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
And here's Elise. Now it's Osimhen. He is through here. Closing in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's worked it through.
That pass isn't the best.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Griezmann. Otto has it in a wide position. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and
Real chance! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Marseille have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Osimhen. Mateus conjures time and space where few can.
Burnley really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And he cuts out the supply.
Ribéry. He's found a way past. Ribéry crosses. Oh, great leap! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Oh, he's on his own! Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Marseille find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will...
Takes the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And how did he not make it four?
Zanetti clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Olise! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Now, this could be a chance. Good take, and is he in? Burnley are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nicely weighted ball. Olise, he's got away. Chance for a shot! He's kept it out, just.
Marseille certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ribéry is looking to influence the game from out wide. O'Reilly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
2 added minutes has been
Back on the ball again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus, looking for options for movement. The less said about that pass, the better. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. He's free, he has got space. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fun.
Away we go again.
Burnley really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. No way through there. And he's managed to get free. Delivery from Mbappe. Batistuta going after that.
Marseille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Olise, he's picked his way through. And the pass is intercepted. Backward it goes. Tries to pass it through. Played into the box. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Struck first time. Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Osimhen being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't...
And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. There's the delivery. O'Reilly is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Now it's Ribéry. He has found the way through. Ribery. Shapes to shoot! It's run this time, surely! And a neat finish! Here's